Hey guys, Darkshot the Poisoner here, showing you how to do the blood money trick in Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. Now, this trick has a couple parts, and we're going to be using this to grind for a ton of money to get that Soul Eater ring that costs 300,000 gold. So here I am in the Demon Guest House, grinding for the Mimic Soul, and the Mimic Soul is crucial to what we need to be doing. And so I'm going in and out of this room, using a spear in front of it. It doesn't really matter how you kill it. The Mimic Soul, or he drops his soul pretty often, so it's not too bad. I mean, I only go in and out of here 4 times, and there, I get it right there. And it says, gain money when taking damage. Now, you might see where this is going right now, but here I am scrolling down to the description of the Mimic. We're actually going to be hurting ourselves to get money, because the more damage that is done to you, the more money will be dropped. So, yep, here it is. Assumes the guise of a treasure chest to lure in unsuspecting victims, and we gain money while taking damage. Yes, so now actually what we need to be doing is we need to be going to the Cursed Clock Tower. But don't actually warp to the Cursed Clock Tower. What we have to do, or actually what you should do, is warp to the Condemned Tower first, because it's a lot easier. You don't have to go through that big maze of the Cursed Clock Tower, and you can avoid all those stupid spike traps and stuff. See, you don't want to go there. You want to go to the right to the Condemned Tower. And so once we get there, we need to go to the left and make our way to this specific room. Because what of all things do you think does the most damage in this game? Obviously, it's either A, bosses, or B, spikes. And what's the place with the most spikes in this game? Obviously, the Cursed Clock Tower. So we're going to be heading there, and you might be wondering, well, we're going to be spiking ourselves and hurting ourselves over and over again, but how are we going to heal ourselves? But that's how this blood money thing comes into play, because we're going to be hurting ourselves and healing ourselves, because in this room, there are spikes right on our right there, and a save point right here. And you know that every time you go to a save point, you heal yourself. So I'm saving right here, just preparing myself for this. And what I do right here is I'm demonstrating the wrong way to do this. What I'm doing is I'm actually bumping up my defense, and that'll actually lower the amount of damage that's done to you, and you won't get as much money. And that's what I'll be showing off right here. So I'm going off to the right, and the trick of this is just to walk to the right, and once you're in the spikes, don't keep moving around, because then you get pushed around like you see right there. Just walk to the right, get hit, and it'll keep pushing you back into that little ledge right there, and then jump out when you're about to die. So here I equip some items that will get lower my defense. Like you could probably just not equip any items at all with a little 3- line, and so you take the most damage. But see here, you're dropping bags of $500, and that's what we want to have happen. So instead of having you guys sit through all this, I have a sped up compilation. So cue the music. So here I've made it to the point where I almost have the 300,000 gold that it takes to get the Soul Eater ring. And there we go, we already broke it! Yay, we got all the money that we need. So now I'm just going to go and save. And we need to make it back to the Lost Village. That's where we need to go. Because we need to go back to Hammer's shop. And here I was kind of like celebrating in my head. I was like, yeah, I did it. I got $300,000. If I could get $300,000 that fast in 30 minutes, dude, that's like, what is that? That's $1,000 every minute. If I had a job that paid that well, I don't think I'd ever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is that that's a lot of money in a short amount of time. And that's probably the best way you can grind for money in any video game ever. So, yeah. I re-equipped my my normal item setup so that I don't have to worry about getting hit by all these guys, which I promptly do. I get hit in the face quite a few times right there. And we're going back up the tower with our hippogriff power. Up the tower with a hippogriff power. That's nice. Back to the Lost Village, obviously. You need to go to Hammer's shop and buy the Soul Eater ring. Yeah, the Soul Eater ring is really special because it's not an item that you find in the game. It's one of the only items you can only buy. So here we go. We're at Hammer's shop. And I skip his stupid dialogue. No one wants to listen to what he has to say. So we scroll all the way down to the bottom, past all this useless stuff that obviously lowers our attack and defense and everything else by 1,000,000. And we come across the Soul Eater ring. Oh my goodness. Let's buy it. Come on, we gotta buy it. And there we go. We just wasted $300,000 and we have about 2,000 left, which wouldn't buy us jack except for maybe a couple like high potions, and that's it. Not even like full restore potions. But there we go. There's the Soul Eater ring, ring that raises the appearance of souls, and it raises your luck by 5. So that's about it for the rest of this episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.